Hi there guys, welcome back to the channel. You are here with the Architect and we're playing MotoGP 21 and we are here in our MotoGP World Championship and this is our Ducati that we're going to be riding. Customised ride guys, customised ride. We've done a few colours on there with the yellow and red, but this is our gorgeous machine that we're going to ride for this season. So heading off into the office quickly, let's just have a quick look at what it is that we need to be doing before we head off into the race. So first things first, we've got to go into the Ducati headquarters and have a look at some development work I think that we need to be undertaking. But let's just have a quick look at where our technical staff management is. They're in the frame area, so we'll stick to the frame area in terms of concentration. So let's head off in there first. So we've got a few modules already done. Rigidity improvement, improving the reactivity of the bike. We've also got a reinforced structure to the rear swing arm, helping with tyre consumption. So there's nothing actually that we can do because we don't have the requirements, but this is what we'll be going for next, I think. Well, we have to. So this is just moving the engine mounts, I think, just to aid the reactivity of the bike, which we know on a Ducati is one of those things that we have to do. Don't think we can do anything. No, we need to go and earn some research data. So everybody's in research at the moment. Personal manager, let's just have a check very quickly before we head off into the race and do any major changes. Okay, nothing good. So I think we just have to move on a week, don't we? Start with. So let's go and have a look in the calendar. Advance another week. Have we got enough now to do anything? We've got a personal manager notification. Can we improve anything here? Not yet. Let's have a look at personal manager. Not that it's going to make a difference because Moto 2 is going to be out in like a week's time, so we're a little bit behind in this season, but we are going to finish it, but it might be just a quick season for us. So personal manager now he's at 8, so we'll stick with what we've got. We'll go back into the calendar and just move on a few weeks into the winter test. We've got a notification there now. Technical staff management, we've got a new technical staff management person, 89 in the frame, so that's actually better. So we will have George Morgan, we'll sign him on. He's really good in the engine space as well, so let's sign on George. Welcome to the team, my friend. We can start on the engine development, so let's go and do that. Engine development, improve engine intake and exhaust capacity, improving the fuel consumption. Let's start adding some of our staff very quickly. We've got quite a few staff, haven't we, on a factory team. So we can add them, confirm. Okay, so we've got engine work underway. That's going to be 5 weeks. Can't do anything else yet. So I think as it stands, we're just going into winter tests. So I'm going to go and do this, guys, and I shall see you on the other side, down on the track, when I've decided on the platform that I want to use for this bike. And we'll start our first race in Qatar. See you in a second. So here we are then, guys, down on track. We're going to go for the standard recommended setup. Kind of feel like I should use a medium front, but it's a little bit cooler at night, so we're going to take a gamble and go for the soft front. I think everything else is okay, so let's just go. Let's get our first race of the season on our GP bike underway. We're 13th in qualifying, I believe. Quatararo also on a soft medium, he's in pole position. Bagnia on a soft medium as well, so it seems to be a choice that most people have taken, so we might be okay. But we are starting in 13th.
Qatar Motorcycle Grand Prix will start shortly here in Doha, with the riders ready to compete on this amazing floodlit racetrack.
Okay, car mode 3, let's see if we can get off to a good start. for our first GP race of the season on our new Ducati, and we've not done bad. That's a not bad start. Can we get it stopped in the apex? Whoa! We got pushed out wide. That's not a great start. In behind Rossi. Oh, that was awkward corner. I've got to say, it's took me a while to get used to this bike. I'm still not used to it, if I'm honest. It's not quite the same as... oh, we've got a crasher there. It's so different to the Moto2 bike. I'm seriously struggling with getting this bike stopped. Let's get into the rhythm. Also to the customised bike, so this is not a factory ride, so it's not as spec'd up as the factory ride, so we're not quite there in terms of performance, so we need to do some updates. But overtook Martin there. Oh, a bit slow there. Yeah, it's been taking me a while just to get used to the setup, just to get used to the bike, how it moves, how it handles. I think it's just the braking and the power more than anything you've got to get used to. So, first lap of 6, overtaking Salvador and Valentino Rossi. Oh, we've got the power down this straight. Whoa, we got pushed out there by, who was that, Vinales? So we're back in behind Rossi. Oh, we've gone wide. That's what I've been struggling with, just getting it turned in at the right point to hit the apex. So it's just going to be a bit messy, I think, until I get used to this bike. There's Rossi gone. We'll be pushed out on the curbs again by Petrucci, which means Rossi's just come back at us. And we're up the side of Rossi there. He's going to have the inside line, I think, here. Can we shut the door? I think we have. I think we just made it stick. So, back where we started, in our qualifying position. Well, we're 14th, Petrucci's 13th. We got a bit wide again there. So we did our winter testing, and we settled for the pack, the third pack, I think it was. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I know that was a bit slow, Rossi. I know. But we settled for pack 3 because that's what I felt better with. Pack 3 was lower engine power, but it turned better. I think that's what we were struggling with, is turning the bike, and we're even struggling now turning the bike out of the box. It's not great, this Ducati. So we're back in behind Rossi again. Oh, it just got up the inside of him. So down his straight, power mode 3. And it's Rins. Oh, it's not stopping. Way too deep. That's going to put Rossi back. No, we just managed to get back in front of Rossi. Our objective, by the way, is actually 15th. So top 15th to finish. So we're in our objective position at the moment, which is okay. Let's say it's all down to the performance of the bike at the moment. It's the customised bike. I hope you like the colours, guys. Let me know in the comments. Do you like my new colours for this Ducati? Just struggling to pull it into the apex. feel like I settled into a rhythm now. But I'm struggling to get any further than our current qualifying position. We snip it up the inside here. As soon as we try to just squirt on the power and get that extra drive, I just missed the braking point. I'm sure I'll get used to it. Sure I'll get used to it. Run into Marquez. Come on now. This is not a great start to our championship. Playing catch up now just to, well, we're not going to score any points, are we? Let's see if we can get onto the back of these guys. I'm sure the bike's going to get better. I'm sure it is. It's got to. It's not a great first race, falling off. At which point, I guess I should plug MotoGP 22, which is coming this week. So we should be able to start GP22 as well. So we'll probably run them side by side, because I do want to finish the championship in MotoGP 21. If you haven't already done so, guys, please subscribe to the channel for MotoGP 22, which will be coming up. I'm going to cover a few things off in GP22, like the customisations, go for all the usual stuff. But our first video is probably going to be a first look video. Oh god, I miss that apex so much. Oh, the bike's getting worse. The bike's getting worse. Yeah, subscribe guys, hit that notification bell. MotoGP 22, don't miss it. So Marquez is in front of us. We are running so far behind here. Oh, again, we just can't get it stopped. This Ducati is poor. Don't make me regret going on the Ducati, please. I think as we start to improve the engine frame and aerodynamics and all of that nice stuff, we should start to see some improvements. So only the first race. But let me know guys, how many of you guys are getting MotoGP 22 and what are you most looking forward to? I know a few of you have been commenting, and I think the split screen seems to be quite a welcome enhancement this time. Oh, a bit wide again there. Can we get Marquez, do we think? Can we at least get Marquez? We got Ducati power down the straight. We're struggling a little bit though with grip. I think when I get used to braking markers as well, that's the other thing. It's just so different to Moto 2. And I'm so used to Moto 2 now. Ducati power down this straight, surely overtake Marquez. He's got the inside line. Let's just see if we can overtake one person so we're not last on our first debut race. And we got it up the inside of Marquez, I think we have. Oh, come on. Marquez just binned us. That was totally unnecessary. Marquez just wiped us out. Well, disaster for our first race. It can only get better though, that's all I can say. Let's have a wheelie anyway. Look at that, beautiful. Yeah, not good.
Before we go to see the celebrations on the podium, let's take a look at the final results in the MotoGP class.
So the winner of the first race was Fabio Quatararo, and Joan, defending champion in this year. God, it seems like ages ago now. But he comes second place with Jack Miller in third. So that's the start of the championship. So not great. We came 22nd in the end. But it was at the back because of Marquez, who knocked us off, bless him. So championship stands as the first finishing results, with Fabio Quatararo leading the championship for the first round at Qatar. But we are doing another Qatar race straight after this. Constructors Championship, Yamaha, Suzuki and then Ducati. So I'm going to finish off in the office, guys. But next round we are at Losail again for our second race, so I'm going to see you in the next video, which we'll have another attempt at the Losail circuits. That's where I'll see you next, guys. So if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.
Good evening, we're coming to you live from Qatar at the start of a long weekend's build-up to the Grand Prix at the Losail circuit. The atmosphere in pit lane is already really fired up. The first free practice is about to begin and mechanics are performing their final checks on the bikes before